up, man? We got DeCypher the Chaos in the building. Outside the buildings, in the jets.
Outsiders is outside.
Outside territory, right? Is that what y'all say? Alright, so you know, you've been working very hard as far as when it comes to this battle rap scenario. How many battles do you got so far now? To date? That's on YouTube.
I wanna say it's over 20.
Over 20.
It's over 20. I'd say like 25, maybe. Counting the ones that didn't even come out, like the status battle. And there's a couple battles that didn't come out, but like.
What happened to the status footage?
Well, with the status footage, it was like we was battling in a place where we thought, I guess Scrap thought that there would be cameras. Yeah, there wasn't cameras.
Ain't no mics. Talk up.
There wasn't no cameras. And then, oh yeah, I battled Newsome, I think, in Smiling Moose. It put up a shut up.
What happened to that? Oh yeah, that was like.
Yeah, and then like the crowd was fucking up the footage and shit, so they didn't even put that shit out. And then there was another battle, oh yeah, the sickness battle that we had to record outside because of like the incident that happened at the Heavy Bars event. I don't want to get too into that, but y'all real niggas know what happened.
Did it ever drop? So Sickness never dropped?
No, it dropped on Facebook. We recorded it on live.
Oh, okay.
On Down Emmons, actually.
So can you find that anywhere?
Yeah, just type in, well, you can ask Gold for it. It's on his page.
Okay.
It's on his page.
All right, so like, what is, like, a lot of people don't know, like, you had a lot of heavy opponents, you know what I'm saying? Like, Chef Trash, you know what I mean? So speak on how, you know what I mean, like, what advice would you give to the next battle rapper that is looking to get bigger plates or better names?
Just be yourself, man. Like, too many people is trying to rap like URL rappers and not trying to rap like their own version of themselves. Like, the authenticity is highly missed in this Pittsburgh battle rap scene, I feel like. I feel like when I came in spitting, like, schemes and stuff, I was trying to be too much like the battlers that I started watching, so I switched up my style a little bit, and I kept messing with different styles and until like I found like a niche. And I don't even think I found that niche yet specifically, because I still switch through styles a lot, just because I try to never stay the same, because then people can never do a style breakdown, which is something that I do a lot to my own opponents.
All right, being that you had so many opponents, like, what is like your hardest opponent that you faced and why?
Hardest opponent I ever faced? That's a really good question. I think like the battle that I learned the most from, probably the Shot Knicks battle. That was a battle where I went into it, like, that was a battle where I realized there's more to battle rap than just like remembering your material and like writing it. Like, because in my first round, first of all, I battled again that night, like earlier, and then I went to the event and there was like no crowd, and that was the first time that I had written for a crowd, and the fact that there was no crowd there completely like messed up my performance, and I blanked out in my first round. Then I got through my second and third, but they was all just stumbly and stuff, so like I had to like reassess myself for that one. And I've had chokes after that, but none of them were for the same cause that one was. So I feel like Shot Knicks probably was, as far as like what I learned the most from. But as far as like skill wise, like as far as like bar for bar, might have to be 40. 40 definitely had heavy punches in the battle. Kev Bless actually. He hit me with the 20-minute round. I think it would actually have to be Bless. It'd have to be
you are Mr. 20-minute round.
It'd have to be Bless, yeah.
You're Mr. 20-minute round.
I was Mr. 15-minute round before that happened. And I was like, all right, yeah, now I gotta rap 30 minutes on a nigga. Like, I ain't gonna let
I was about to ask you
like that.
I'll call time before y'all naps.
I was about to ask you that. Yeah, I mean, being that you do these 20, 30-minute rounds and shit, yeah, I mean, what is, like, what is the reason for you to book a 1-round battle and then rap for 15 minutes opposed to
if niggas say,
hold on, opposed to battling a 3-round battle?
opposed to battling in 3 rounds. It's the opponent most likely. Like most of the times, it's been the opponent. I don't really ask for 1-round battles.
Shout out to the DJ.
But
they're gonna fuck up my
niggas don't want to battle me
monetization.
for 3 rounds. Niggas don't want to battle me for 3 rounds. That's all it is.
Okay, so it's never your choice whenever you go into these 1-rounders with
never.
20 minutes worth of material.
I won't say never, because I definitely think there's been a couple times, like I can't remember, I've had a lot of battles, but like I'm pretty sure there's been like 1 or 2 times where I've specifically asked for it to be a 1-rounder. But with the Kev Bless situation, I think that was Calvin, and with the 40 situation, that was just like, it was 1 in the chamber. I wanted to do 3 rounds, but they didn't want to do 3 rounds, so it is what it is.
Okay. So, how did you get matched up with Anomaly?
He's just been talking crazy for a good year or so. Like, I just can't stand that nigga. I'm just about to erase him from the culture and be done with it.
How do you feel about Anomaly as an opponent?
I feel like he's one of those rappers that I was talking about that just, he tries too hard to be like other people, like JC specifically. From the cadence to like the arm motions, the head snaps.
It's the
like,
gun.
and then it's time ticking, and then the 9 spin. Like
the twerk gun.
Yeah, I use the twerky hands.
That's another new thing that people doing.
I gotta get out of that
shit.
Originality.
The overhands. Like I need to learn how to do some of this shit for real.
Yeah, I never understood why somebody would stand somewhere and put a gun over somebody's head.
Like I'm a big guy, so you know, like.
Yeah, but you're not. Why would you? You're still good. Yeah, I mean.
You just gotta, cause you gotta push the bullet like through. I guess.
You gotta toenail it in that nigga's scalp. Alright, but Summer Heat 5 coming up.
Right.
Are you booked for Summer Heat 5?
I am booked for Summer Heat 5. I cannot tell y'all the opponent right now, but I think y'all gonna like the matchup. But this one's really for the fans. It's a matchup that was supposed to happen a couple times, but it never really went down. So hopefully it goes down this time. It's all on the opponent though. So
I'll tell y'all.
Who is it? Who? So how do you feel about Pittsburgh's battle rap scene as far as a whole in general right now?
I feel like it's in a better space than it was like 3 years ago. I will say that. Like, there was a lot of stuff that battlers were doing that just wasn't acceptable, like not rhyming, reaching, even going so far as the chokes and the stumbles, not even coming with 3 rounds. Like,
at least my shit makes sense.
A lot more people, yeah, that too, making sense with your bars. Like, a lot of more people, there's a lot more lyricists now. We got City Cows, we got Reek, we got Villa, we got Kev Bless, we got me, we got Outsiders, we got a lot of niggas that really are just so many different styles. They clash and make for good battles. So I feel like it's in a lot better space than it was like 3 years ago.
All right, let me ask you this. A couple of days ago, there was a live put out with Don Status. He was talking about how Pittsburgh need to unite and get like a starting 5 to go out, travel, and catch these victims.
Squad.
Yeah, so
It's probably the smartest thing he ever said.
if it was up to you, what 5 would you take, or what 5 would you include, and not including yourself? And why would you include these 5 people?
5 people to go out of town. You're asking me on the spot.
Here, you could go ahead too.
I'm gonna go Reek Havoc. He bring the energy.
Yeah.
People will like. He can electrify the crowd, so he don't have no problem with traveling and all that. So I think he'll translate over good with other people. 40K, just because 40 is real serious about this, and I think 40 is good. He got a nice pen. He get witty sometimes when he want, depending on who he battle and what point trying to prove. Fizzy, all the reasons why I just named 40 and all that. But I'm gonna use Fizzy as an honorable mention because he got a real big battle, and it's supposed to be might be his last one and shit. Big payday on this one too. Big Life. Same reasons with Reek. He electrified the crowd. And I'm gonna bring Cypher because, not just because he outsider and that's my bro, I'm gonna rule on some real shit. Cypher brings something different from everybody else I just named. And Cypher is young enough where towards he still got time to grow and he'll be there right on time, and it'll be more something we feel like, damn, we help somebody get to where they needed to be and to be like, this is his city, this is Cypher's, Pittsburgh.
All right, so you said 40?
So Fizzy's my honorable mention, but it's gonna be 40, Life, Reek, Cypher.
One more.
And then who else did I say?
You said Fizzy, but then you switched it.
No, I'm gonna just leave Fizzy in there. Fizzy.
All right, what about you? You got your 5 yet?
I say definitely Wreak Havoc. Wreak Havoc is definitely one. For the same reasons that he said, the energy that he brings is a different type of energy, and he can actually rap. Like, he has like lyrics that will actually shake rooms in other leagues. 40 off of aggression alone, he's hungry for battles. Like, when he battles, you can tell that he actually like wants to beat the person. So I say Reek, 40, Life because of his unique style. I'd say, like, the way he raps, it's a very Pittsburgh, like, it's a very Pittsburgh-esque lyricism.
And he got the best
slogan
super move.
Yeah, he has a special move. So
they can they can hit anywhere
yeah,
too.
It's a super move that's universal. That's why it worked.
I go Bless because he's battled in front of people. He's battled in front of like Tay-Rock, like he's battled in front of people, and he's been on what's it called, CBL, Cleveland Battle League, which has like URL people coming through a lot. So he knows what those type of crowds want and what those type of crowds like will hear. So Bless will be one. How many am I at? 3? 4.
You got Life,
Reek, 40, Bless. I need one more.
Another honorable mention, like Jayhawk, because he's a prize fighter. All right, he can go anywhere and go bet that bread. All right,
what about Jules King? What about Jayhawk? What about Anomaly? What about
Reed Triller?
Reed Triller. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Reed Triller. What about
Triller might be one. Just because of his hunger. Triller has a hunger. That nigga just, his material just don't be adding up sometimes. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna front like I like his material. I'm just not like that. That nigga stole a bar from me. But we gonna get to that though. We gonna get to that.
Now let's get to it now, because you know we had like 12 minutes.
I'm a battle the nigga, so we ain't about to.
Okay. All right, well, let them know where to find you at, man. Your information, your Twitter contacts, all that shit. Let them know.
Instagram, Still City Ghoul. Twitter, Still City Ghoul. Snapchat, Still City Ghoul. You already know all that. Battles, DeCypher versus, DeCypher the Chaos. You can just type in either one of those and you'll get.
That's what I wanted to ask you. Where did the name DeCypher the Chaos come from?
Honestly, it just came to me. It's just one of those things where, like, it was always DeCypher, but like poetry-wise, it was like DeCypher the Reborn, and I went through a bunch of different like names with the ending, and then it just decided to be Chaos, as in like the beginning and end of everything. So.
All right, y'all heard it here. SmugTV, man. Big Josh. DeCypher the Chaos. Outsiders in the outside territory.
We out this motherfucker.
SmugTV, 1, 2, boom. Get shot. Salute the Pittsburgh Devils. I do everything. Smugged out.